doom. You were struck down, what was your doom? Are you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Are you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? Are you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
What's going on, guys? SmoveCriminal here, bringing you another exciting episode of my new Castle Clash gameplay series. Today I'm going to be rolling 22,000 gems for you guys. My plan is to roll around 2,300 gems on talent rolls first, and then we're going to try to go for Aries. I'm not going to spoil the surprise if I did or didn't get them. Right there you see my Minotaur is almost 7 out of 9 right now. So here's the first couple rolls here. We got a 2-5 slowdown. I'll explain why I put that on this champion here in a little bit. There you go. I rolled a 3-5 War God. I've been wanting to put War God on my Spirit Mage for a while now. It took me a half a second to realize what I was doing, giving up a 3-5 Revitalize for a 3-5 War God. But you know what? I'm pretty happy I did it. I can nearly one-shot people in arenas now that my Cupid's 7-9 and my Pumpkin Duke 7-9 with a 4-5 Revitalize on my Cupid. So I felt like that was enough to be able to get my Spirit Mage to proc fast enough, and sure enough it was. Tried it in arena a couple times, and it worked out pretty well for me. I've been rolling some pretty crap talents so far. 1 of 5 Stone Skin. There you go, 4-5 Revive. I think I'm going to put this on my Succubus. The reason being is because I think it's going to be a great Torch Battle hero. Get that proc off. She might die, but then as soon as she revives, she'll get another proc off, hopefully. So we're going to see how that turns out. And we're going to do some more talent rolls. I got about 2 more rolls to go. So we got a 1-5 Bulwark and a 2-5 Flame Guard. I'm going to go ahead and put that on one of my 1-5 heroes, one of my might heroes. That way I can get a little bit more might out of them. And so that's pretty much it. So we got 19,952 gems left. We are going to do some hero rolls and hope for Aries. We're going to go ahead and start it off with a couple 3 rolls, single roll, more 3 rolls. I got a Druid. My heart skipped a beat there for a minute. It always does. And now we got full hero slots. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back and see what that talent was in that Druid. It's a crap talent. So now we're just going to go and try to feed all those heroes to my Minotaur. First we're going to throw that Druid in my garrison and level him up to get some more might. And also I want to kind of make these gems last a little bit instead of just rushing through. So I'm kind of taking my time, making it nice and slow, and hopefully I'll get some more results out of it. So I'm going to feed all these trash guys to my Minotaur, try to give them up to 7-9. Super close, as you guys can see. I'm trying to save one of my shamans though, because I know it's going to be useful in the new Storm Mesa battles, the co-op dungeons that just came out recently on the iOS servers. So you see me here trying to save my shamans and going every once in a while and going and checking and seeing their talents to see this worth saving. It's not, so we're going to go ahead and feed them to my Minotaur. And we're going to go back and do some more rolls. I'm going to do some 3 roll first. We're getting trash here. I'm getting kind of upset. We're going to do some single rolls here. Some more 3 rolls. And then, what do you know, maximum hero slots reached. And we're going to go feed these guys back to my Minotaur. I almost added all these guys in here, but I just realized I'm only 3,000 away from getting 7-9, so I stopped myself and go ahead and ate them up. 7-9, guys. Minotaur. It's got a 2.5 second stun now, and he hits a little bit of additional targets as well. So now we're just going to go and start feeding all these trash guys to my Spirit Mage. Try to get him up. He's 5-9 right now, trying to get him up to 6-9 or 7-9 at least. Or if I get my Aries tonight, then I will definitely be spinning all my shards and all my sacrifices on my Aries. We'll go ahead and skip ahead until where I start rolling again. Getting some trash rolls. I haven't gotten a legendary since that Druid. Got a assassin there. And, oh, would you look at that? Legendary hero Aries, guys. I was super excited when I got this. Sat there and marveled at the beauty there for a minute. And from here on out, I just promised myself if I ever got an Aries, then I would just focus on my rolls, on talent rolls, and try to get my arena team better so I can break that top 100 in the arena. I'm pretty close. I'm about to top 200 right now. So we're gonna go and try to get some good talents on this guy. You know, I was trying to switch it up a little bit. Try rolling on different heroes. Maybe that would give me a better chance of getting a good 5/5 talent. But you know, it didn't seem to work. I kept getting 1/5s. And right there, I rolled a 4/5 blade shell. I was thinking about putting on one of my might heroes, you know, increasing my a little bit more, like that 1/5 war god on the druid right there. But you know, I decided, hey, I forgot Aries has a 1/5 heavy blow. That's like nothing. So I went ahead and put it on the Aries. I mean, I wasn't planning on keeping it. I still had some gems left, and was hoping I can maybe get a 5/5 revite. That'd be the best possible talent on there. But I went ahead and rolled a 3/5 blade shell. Just gonna looking for more of my might heroes to throw it on. Probably another 1/5 guy that I have somewhere. Yep, it's gonna go on the level 1 druid. And we'll go ahead and start rolling some more. Got a 1/5 sprint, 1/5 self-destruct. There you go, 4/5 slowdown. I kind of figured, you know, I think the 4/5 slowdown would benefit me a little bit more in arena than a 4/5 blade shell. I really didn't have anybody else to put it on. Maybe I should throw it on another hero, I'm not sure. I got a 4/5 Scorch. I was going to throw it on another one of my 2/5 heroes as well. And you know, another thing, I was also looking for a better talent for my druid as well. He's got a 4/5 bulwark right now. It's not doing a lot for me in arena right now. I'd rather have him have a like a high berserk or even a high revite. That would have been pretty nice. And as you see there, I got some rewards rolling in from the chest draws that I had. Sadly, I didn't get a Multanica. I was going to show you guys some footage of me rolling the chests, but definitely didn't get a Multanica, and I didn't want to bore you guys with all the merits and the honor badges and the shards that they gave me. And you know, so I tried to mix things up a little bit, kind of slow the process down. Maybe if I do a little bit more things in the game, I'll get some better rolls. So I decided to do a couple arenas here. I'll show you guys. This one's against Matt G32, and it looks like we went head to head here. This setup is not typically best used for head-to-head matchups, but I guess it worked out pretty good for me here. I got a 4/5 sprint on my Reaper now, and that War God kind of helps out a little bit as well. So there it is. Got the win, and kind of happy about the new changes that I made to my team. And so we'll go ahead and let the HP of the shrine there dwindle down to 0. I haven't been active in the arena for a couple days, so my rank in the arena is shot way up to I think 450, 480, something like that. So I had to start working my way down back to the top 200, top 300. So we're gonna go back to rolling gems now, rolling some hero talents, and I got a 4/5 heavy blow. At this time, I was thinking I should put this on my Reaper. This is like one of the best Reaper talents if you want to go for a boss Reaper. I was thinking I was going to be replacing my Reaper, my arena team for Aries, because I didn't think I was going to get a 4/5 sprint on him. So I went ahead and put him on there because I was really hurting on my boss team at the moment. And with this talent, I can replace Immortep and get that 3 minutes done. I might lose a little bit of damage, but at least I get the 3 minutes done. I do a 3-minute stun on the boss, but occasionally it will break, it'll kill my druid, and my team just doesn't have enough HP to make it through the end of the battle, and I miss out on a lot of damage. I do about 65 to 71, I think, million damage is the highest I've gone so far. But we're going to keep rolling some talents now. I'm trying to look for a good hero to put this 3/5 self-destruct on. It looks like I went with the Paladin right there. And I roll a 3/5 sprint. It kind of kills me because I just put this 4/5 heavy blow. Maybe I could have put it on another druid or something like that, and it would have been a little bit better. Maybe even help me out on my current boss team right now. But I went ahead and I put this sprint on my Aries. So I figured a 3-5 sprint would be better than a 4-5 slowdown, definitely. I've seen it work with other heroes in the arena having sprint on them. That's not a Reaper, so maybe I thought that it would possibly help me out a little bit sometimes. But there you go, I rolled a 4-5 sprint. Now this is the best possible talent that you can get on a Reaper if you want to have a Arena Reaper. The reason being, 5-5 sprint is a little too fast. It'll actually outrun some of your, actually all your main movement speed heroes. So 4-5 keeps you right on pace, and it's actually better. You don't want your Reaper running out in front and getting killed. And it looks like we have about 5,000 gems left, 5,702 to be exact. We're going to roll some more talents. I keep getting 1 of 5s. I had some really terrible rolls. Maybe I should have stopped that night and rolled them the next day when there wasn't such a high viz event going on. Obviously, everybody's heard the rumors that IGG lowers the chances of getting anything good whenever you roll during a high viz event, such as this one. I do know that a lot of people actually rolled Aries tonight in my guild. A lot of people got a Multanica, a couple, 2 or 3 Multanicas in their chests that they opened up today, and you know, it's pretty crazy how someone can spend so much money and not get the heroes that they want, and then someone who spends only $25 or $10 gets both heroes. You know, lucky draws. You know, so I mean, if you don't have a lot of money to spend on gems here in the game, don't worry about it. Just roll what you got, and I mean, you have just as much of a chance of getting something great as the rest of everybody else who spends hundreds of dollars in this game. So don't give up. Definitely, if you guys have a little bit of gems like I do now, then roll them, and hopefully you'll get what you want. Now, I almost went with this 4 or 5 Enlighten on my Aries. As you've seen there, I kind of hesitated a second on the screen. The reason why I didn't go with this 4 or 5 Enlighten is because I only had about 900 gems left, and I didn't want to take that and miss out on a good talent roll. So I went ahead and went with this 2 of 5 Revitalize. I figured it would be better than the sprint. I didn't want my Aries to run out front and get killed first. It's such a vital hero now in the arenas, and I just didn't want to mess anything up. So I went ahead and I went with the 2 of 5 Revitalize. And that's it, guys. Pretty much rolled 21,000 gems, or I'm sorry, 22,000 gems, and you saw that I got my Aries. I got some pretty decent talents. I didn't get my 5/5 Revitalize on my Aries like everybody wants, but you know, there's always later, and now it's just time to start leveling them up and get them skilled up as well. I want to take them to at least 6 and 9 before I start using them in arenas. I'll probably test him here and there to see how he fares at 3 of 9, 4 of 9, 5 of 9. And just see how it goes. Maybe it'll make the difference. Maybe I can get down in the top 100 now that I have Aries, and hopefully it'll make me more competitive in the arena. But for my next video, though, I'm going to be doing a great little video about new Storm Mesa team dungeons, and maybe a little bit of team torch battles. Cool little strategy that our guild is going to be doing. And also, if you guys are interested in my Cupid account that I'm giving away, check out my previous video, and you'll find all the details in there, how to enter and what you need to do. I'll be giving away at 200 subscribers, guys, so subscribe, tell your friends, let them know, and I will also be giving away a couple more accounts, better accounts, some that have Reaper and Mortet, basically all the shardable heroes. Stay tuned for that, check it out. I won't let you guys down, and stay tuned for my next video. Until next time, peace!